Good morning, everyone. Brenton Schneider, Public Information Officer for the Woodward fire incident today. We're going to go ahead and get started with some numbers. We're looking at about 2,689 acres. That's about a 430 acre increase during the day yesterday and overnight. We're still sitting at 5% containment. We're hoping for updated containment numbers as we get more up-to-date mapping. And also we have the use of some new drone technology that will assist us with that. So we're looking forward to hopefully providing some updated containment numbers as we move through the day today. In addition to that, we currently have a total of 211 personnel that are on scene. That's up from 196 yesterday, and we're hoping to see that number climb as more resource orders hopefully get filled depending on the other fires that are happening in the state. I would like to remind you that there is still evacuation warnings in place for multiple communities, which would include Seahaven, Inverness Park, Olema, and the community of Bolinas. And everything between those on Highway 1 to the west, in addition to a small area on the east side of Highway 1 to the west of Big Rock Ridge between Sir Francis Drake and the McCurdy Trail. It looks like we have about 1,620 structures that are still threatened. We do have a new structure team that is here as part of the new incident management team that will be assisting in evaluating those numbers and also looking at ingress and egress in and out of the area so that if we do have to issue evacuation orders, we will have the best knowledge to us to be able to move forward with that in the most productive manner possible. I would now like to introduce Scott Schuster, who is the new incident, one of the new incident commanders from the Northern Rockies Incident Management Team. Scott?
Hey, good morning, everybody. First, I want to say we're excited to be here at Point Rez Seashore. We're looking forward to working with you, the community, and then all the entities that are involved in this fire, the National Park Service, Marin County, sheriffs and fire departments, Bolinas Fire Department, and working together and continue to work together with you folks as we manage the incident. As Brent said, we're a type 1 incident management team from the Northern Rockies. So with that, we come with significantly larger number of folks to help manage the fire with lots of experience managing large fire all over the country. And in fact, this team's been in California 4 or 5 times over the past 10 years. So not exactly in this exact spot, but we do have experience out here. So we just want to first also say thank you to Bernard and the Type 3 team, who's done an excellent job getting started and managed the incident for the past several days. We spent all day with his folks getting tuned into what's going on and being ready to tag in and pick up where he left off. So I do want to mention that our team has a small COVID task force that will be working with the county. We take that very seriously. And we know how California's been affected by COVID. So we'll continue to do the things that have already been put in place to mitigate COVID and look for additional opportunities to do more work there to make sure we keep the community safe and our first responders safe as well. So with that, I want to do a quick operational briefing on what's going on today. We continue to spend a lot of time on the ridge line in the Old Vision fire. We use the CL-215 water scoopers to keep some of the spots in check that we're trying to go north of that ridge line. We are continuing to work on reopening the old dozer line from there as well. So that's going to continue today. That has been causing us a little bit of problems as that fire tries to move north. The folks yesterday did an excellent job keeping that in check. So we're going to continue to work on that. We're also prepping the Limitor Road to the north and east in case looking for opportunities to find a spot to pick up the fire there. And then on the southern end, we are going direct right off the coastline there as best we can. And then also looking at the Bear Valley Trail as a backup plan. So we'll continue to assess that, get resources in place to do that. Brent mentioned the structure protection group. We do have some specialists in there and using some of our engines. We'll be assessing the Inverness Park area today. So you may see folks, if you live up in there, our folks running around up there assessing the structures and and getting a plan in place if and when we need to do evacuations. Also, our team has folks that do what we call long-term planning. So they'll be looking at plans B and C out here if we're unsuccessful and the fire moves north or east as well. So we'll have those backup plans in place too for the future if we need those. So with that, I want to say thanks again for welcoming us to the community, and we look forward to working with everybody. We will continue to have the 0930 briefings, the 9:30 in the morning briefings like we have. We'll continue that schedule just as it's been. NC Web will be up. The national website will have information on Woodward Fire as well. So with that, thanks. I'll turn it over to Chief Weber.
Morning. Thank you. Thanks, Scott. Thank the entire team. Our folks have been out here since Tuesday when this fire started. So it's a very welcoming feeling having them all here. They're doing a fantastic job. All of our local resources are working right alongside them for local knowledge, and we're fully embedded. This is a cooperative effort and remains so. And, the challenge, of course, this weather change we have over the weekend, we'll see what that brings. Initial attack, so new fires remain a priority for us here in the county and keeping all fires small. There's over 1 million acres burning in California right now, the largest, I think, in history. And resources are thin across the western United States. So we'll continue to work to prioritize where we put limited resources and keep the good work going. We understand this is stressful for all of you in the communities, and we are fully committed to putting this darn thing out and moving on. And this team's making that happen. So thank you all for your patience.
Thanks, Chief. So like Scott and Chief Weber said, we continue to put both direct and indirect line around this. We're sensitive to the community. There will be a transition time as we move to the new federal incident management team with how information is shared. Aware of that. There will be a shift because this new federal incident management team is coming in with how information is shared. It will be shared still on some of the same platforms, but some of those may be changing, and that will be information that we put out to the public multiple times before that transition happens. I'd also like to remind residents and viewers that there is a red flag warning in effect through 5 p.m. tomorrow. And with that is the chance for possible thunderstorms and lightning, which I know is not a welcome feeling. However, be assured that we do have a significant amount of resources both on the Woodward incident and also throughout the county should we have a new start. And like Chief Weber said, the new starts are a priority in the county, and we have staffing to handle that should it arise. With that, that'll conclude the press conference for today. And look at our social media platforms, both Marin County Fire, Point Reyes National Seashore, and the Marin County Sheriff's Office, Twitter, Facebook. And if you're a local resident on Nextdoor, we'll keep pushing out information, hopefully give you more up-to-date information throughout the day. And we look forward to seeing you tomorrow, same time, same place for another press briefing. Thank you so much and have a good day.